I'm going to be doing my Afcon 2025 predictions. So make sure you leave a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, because I feel like a lot of you haven't subscribed. Honestly, I'm watching watch the videos. You guys have been watching all the videos, but you haven't been subscribing. You haven't been commenting. So make sure you comment on the channel as well. Who do you think is going to win Afcon 2025? And let's get into it quickly with, of course, the group phase. Of course, we get quickly onto the Group A with Comoros, Mali, and Morocco, Zambia. Sorry, but of course, Zambia, who have won Afcon previously, but I think Morocco is going to top this group. And of course, Angola, Egypt, South Africa, and Zimbabwe. I really think Egypt and South Africa are going to top the group. And of course, you saw Nigeria, Tanzania, Tunisia, and Uganda. I really think that, of course, Nigeria might not top the group. I think Tunisia will top the group, and that will shock a lot of people. I think Tunisia will probably top the group out of Nigeria. Maybe I really think that Tunisia has got something. They've got something in them. They've got something about them, man. And of course, it being held in Morocco as well. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it benefits them. I'm not too sure. I'm just thinking. Tunisia, Nigeria having all the expectations, I think weighs too heavily on them. I just think Tunisia, then Nigeria, and then we talk about Tanzania and Uganda. It could be a toss-up between the two. Benin, Botswana, DR Congo, and Senegal. I think, of course, Senegal topped that group with DR Congo just been behind. And Benin, Botswana, same thing. There's a toss-up between the two. And Algeria, Burkina Faso, Equatorial Guinea, and Sudan. If Sudan manage to get to the knockout phase, do you know how special that will be? The moment, honestly, I'll be back in Sudan. Honestly, I'm not even like I'm not from Sudan. I will be back in Sudan all the way if they manage to even get to the knockout phase. Honestly, it would be incredible, absolutely incredible. Yeah, same with it's Sudan, Algeria. Algeria top in the group. I think Algeria top the groups. I think Burkina Faso second, Sudan third. They can still get in with third, by the way. They still can get in. I think Equatorial Guinea last. Cameroon. So I'm gonna go Ivory Coast topping it with Cameroon behind, then Gabon, then Mozambique, and then gonna go with of course the best third place teams. I think if you look at the best third place teams, we're gonna put Gabon in there. I'm gonna put Sudan. I'm gonna put Sudan in there. I'm gonna put of course maybe Benin or Botswana. We're gonna think about Benin or Botswana. They're gonna think about Tanzania in there as well, and then we're gonna think about of course Angola. And I'll put Mali in there too. I'll put Mali in there too. So I really think Sudan could sneak into the top four. Sneak in there. Just sneak in there. That's all I think about. I think Sudan can really sneak in there. If Sudan manages to even like get a low, honestly, get to the top four. Just get to the top four with the third place teams. That's all please. That would be absolutely incredible. Same with of course you can see in the other teams of I think what did I mention? I said Benin. I said of course what else did I mention? I said Gabon. I think Gabon will go through of course. So Gabon, Benin, and Sudan, the top four, the best third place teams. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna go with Tanzania in there. Of course. I'm gonna go back to East Africa all the way, man. Tanzania. Final finish top two. Yeah, of course we mentioned Angola. But top four teams, I'm gonna go with Angola, Mali, Sudan, Gabon. So I'm gonna go top four teams. That's my top four teams. That's my top four. I think this is the group of death. I think realistically, that is the only thing. That's the closest you get to a group of death. Cameroon, Gabon, Ivory Coast, Mozambique. That's the closest you ever get to a group of death, and that's the toughest group you're gonna get. And I've done all of my predictions on here on FOTMob. You can see predict FOTMob. You can see all that. Yeah, so done all that stuff, all that good stuff. So we're gonna go quickly onto. It says 1D, the top of Group D, versus the third of the best of the best third place teams. So we went Gabon. I'm gonna go Gabon top it. Sudan, Angola, Mali. So let's say it's Mali. I think I'm gonna go Mali versus the top of Group D. So the top of Group D. Who's the top of Group D? Senegal, of course. Senegal. I'm gonna go Senegal 3 now here. Then we talk about top of 2A versus top of 2C. Top of 2A. Second of 2A. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna go Zambia. Zambia to be second. So if you go Zambia second versus second Group C. second Group C, which is Nigeria. Zambia versus Nigeria. I'm gonna go Zambia. Sorry, not Zambia. Nigeria to win it. And top of Group A. It's good. This is all hard to follow. So if you think it's difficult, of course it's gonna be difficult to follow. Top of Group A, Morocco. Of course, Morocco playing the third of Group C or D. It's gonna be third. Sorry, the third group. Sorry, the third group. What did it say? Third, A, B, and F. Ooh, let's skip too much. Let's get too far down. C, D, and E. Third group, C, D, or E. You mean? I think it means. Why does it C, D, and E? I think. Oh, I think it means the best third place teams. I think that still means best third place teams. All of this stuff is best third place teams. I think. It said three of C, D, and E. So yeah, best third place teams. So of course I'm gonna go Morocco to be any best third place team. Doesn't matter who. Yeah, 2B as well. Second group B, second group F, second group B, second group B. Egypt, South Africa, of course, Bafana, and second group F. Second group F. What's second group F? Ivory Coast and Gabon. I'm gonna the Ivory Coast, Gabon, Cameroon. Cameroon is gonna be second, I think. So, oh my God, Cameroon versus South Africa is a massive game. I'm gonna go Bafana, man. I'm gonna go Bafana. Go Bafana. If you guys remember, you remember. If you remember, Peter Jury screaming that. Actually, if you remember, you remember, man. For those of us who remember, 2010 the World Cup. Honestly, always gonna be in our brains, engraved in our memory, and they're gonna be at the World Cup as well. So it's just gonna be absolutely incredible as well to see. 1B. So 1B versus, of course, the third group, AC. 1B. Top group B. Egypt to win any group. It doesn't. Egypt's gonna beat any group. Any third place team. One of group C. Yeah, I think Nigeria can be any group C team as well. Even Tunisia group. If it's Tunisia, Nigeria, Tunisia. If it's Tunisia, I might sneak a third group win. Yeah, so I might just do that instead. 1E 2D. Oh my God, if that could be a big game as well. 1E, Algeria, then second group D, which DR Congo. Algeria vs DR Congo. Hey, I'm sneaking a DR Congo win. I'm sneaking it. Algeria fans, you're not gonna like me. I'm sneaking that in there. One top of group F versus second group E. Top of group F, it's Ivory Coast versus second group E, which is Burkina Faso. Ivory Coast are gonna batter. I think Ivory Coast are gonna beat Burkina Faso 2-1 actually. Then we're gonna go with what I thought 2-8 was it winner 2-8 versus 2C. Let's go winner of 2-8 versus 2C. 2C winner second of course second group C, which is Nigeria. And Nigeria versus 1D and 3 versus winner 1D. 1D and 3. 1D. Who's 1D? Who was in 1D? Let's look at groups again. Senegal. Nigeria going outside, man. Nigeria gonna go outside. I'm sorry to tell you, Nigeria, you're gonna go outside, bro. I'm gonna go for absolutely hammering. I'm gonna go for 3-1, 4-1. One of those two. It could be any. 2B versus 2F. 2B 2F. 1-8. 1-7. 2B 2F. South Africa. I went the South Africa win and the 1A seed. Of course, South Africa. Morocco versus South Africa. South Africa. Morocco, man, you're gonna batter them. I'm very, very sorry to South Africa. Honestly, South Africa fan. I'm so sorry, man. You got to the quarterfinals, honestly, which is good. I'd say it's good, but it's just can't get you all the way to the final, man. Winner of Group 1E and 2D, and the winner of Grand C and 3AB, 3ABF. 1E and 2D. Of course, we saw 1E, 2D. Let me just remind myself. 1E, which Algeria, and 2D. I went with the DR Congo win, and then 1F, 2E, 1F, Ivory Coast. I wanted Ivory Coast to win, so I'm gonna go with Ivory Coast to win that 2-1. So That's Ivory Coast win there. And I'm gonna go with. Oh, have I confused things? Yeah, one beat Egypt. Oh, Egypt gonna win that. Sorry, let's chill out with that one. One FTE, one F versus 2E. Egypt versus Ivory Coast. Oh my, that's a blockbuster game. That's a blockbuster game. Egypt versus Ivory Coast that early in quarterfinals. I think Egypt's gonna have a problem, man. Egypt, they're definitely gonna have a problem to play. One E 2D and one EC 3. Of course, one E was 2D. The two that I'll go for that win. Went for. Well, I went for DR Congo win. Yeah, I remember saying that. And then one C. Nigeria. No, it's no Tunisia to lose to the third place teams, which could be anyone. Which could be Sudan and all the with Sudan. I'm gonna go. I went with Sudan just being there, just because why not? Why not get to the knockouts? Get to the knockouts. Get to the knockouts. Any third place team could be difficult. I'm just gonna go with the third place team to get. I'm just gonna. I like an underdog. I like an underdog. I like an underdog. So I'm just gonna go with the third place team to get to the semi-finals. And yeah, I'm just gonna go at least one third place team will get all the way to the semi-finals. I just think that at least one. And the winner of quarterfinal one, of course, so that quarterfinal one, which is one D3BF. Of course, Senegal, of course, Senegal winner of quarterfinal one versus quarterfinal 4. Oh, Senegal versus Egypt. Are you joking me? No way, Senegal versus Egypt's gonna be they could meet in the semi-final. No way, that's real. Are you joking me? Is that Senegal versus Egypt? Senegal versus Egypt can meet in the semi-final. Are you taking the flipping piss? I think Afcon knew what they're doing. I'm in shock. Mane versus Salah yet again. I really think we're gonna see that. If you guys don't think we're gonna see that, let me know in the comments. But I think we're gonna see Mane versus Salah again. And I'm praying. Listen, the Senegal have a super team, and Senegal's already won Afcon. And I love Sadio Mane, and I really love him. But Egypt, man, come on, we need to do it, man. Get to the semi-finals. What if quarterfinal 3 versus quarterfinal 2? Honestly, oh my god. The third place team. That's the winner. Oh, it's Morocco versus Morocco. Morocco gonna batter them. Oh, sorry, Morocco. Just gonna get in there. That's Egypt and Morocco into the semi-final. Was that into the final? Sorry, into the final. That's the two semi. Sorry, the semi, not quarter-final. So it's Egypt versus Morocco. It's Egypt versus Senegal in the semi-final, and Morocco versus the third place. So Morocco gonna get to the final versus Egypt, and we don't really care about the losers. We don't care about the third place team. We care about the final. So this is Morocco. That's Egypt. Oh, it doesn't matter. Morocco versus Egypt. I'm just gonna go. That's Morocco. That's Egypt. And I'm gonna go for Morocco upset here. I'm gonna go for Morocco. Egypt upset. An Egypt upset in their home ground, beaten in their own backyard. I'm gonna go for a 2-1 Egypt win, and Egypt to win the Afcon, and Salah to win the Afcon for the first time. If Salah wins the Afcon for the first time for Egypt in 15 years, he's cemented as the best African player in history. Guaranteed. That's what I think. Cemented. There's no one better. And if he does it this year, he's going to have to go through a tough, like Senegal, Ivory Coast, like how many teams to go through to get to win the Afcon. If they manage to do it, fair play, man. I'm looking at it now. I'm like, look at the run they could get, and I think Egypt could probably not do. Honestly, I don't think Egypt are gonna do it now. I'm thinking about it. But if Egypt do manage to do it, it would be absolutely incredible. It would be an incredible watch. It would be incredible watch. And I'm gonna be back in Sudan too. Of course, Morocco is a great footballing team. So is Senegal. So Afcon, it's gonna be fun to watch. If you haven't already, make sure you leave a like, share, and subscribe, and comment who you think is gonna win Afcon. Let me know in the comments below. If you don't know already, subscribe again. Subscribe. and